Coming off a successful season from last year that went to a district championship, the team is trying to replicate their success.
Well, the beginning of any basketball season is very exciting. You know, you got a new mix of kids that are trying to kind of figure it all out. Our learning curve right now has been pretty slow, and that's been a little bit frustrating, but I imagine there's a lot of other high school coaches and teams in the area that, you know, if they've got young teams anyway, they're kind of in the same position, that I'm in right now.
Growing pains are bound to happen with a young team that is only returning 2 starters.
There is a lot of energy most of the time, and the kids are trying hard. We're just trying to figure everybody out. Some of them are still trying to figure out where they're supposed to go and where they're supposed to be. So I'm just always real excited to start another basketball season, and I think I got some kids that care, and they're aiming to please. We're a work in progress would be a nice way of putting it, and we'll get better. We're not going to be real good early, but we'll get better as the season goes on.
One of the 2 returning starters is senior Jarrett Cox-Bradley, and he agrees that there is room to improve.
We had some pretty good practices, but I'm saying, man, we got a lot of younger players, a lot of players who's first year on varsity, so, we're making mistakes that a young team would make, but I think we're getting better each day and each practice.
Coach Kirby will look to Jarrett as the leader on this team.
Be great senior leadership. Jarrett's obviously a returning all-district, all-conference first-teamer. He has shown the ability to put the ball in the basket.
Jarrett knows what he needs to do in practice to set a good example.
If me and Rasan have a bad practice, come into practice down, the rest of the team kind of feeds off their energy, so we try to make it a constant effort to come ready to play every practice, every game. So
most of the team look at us, they look at us as leaders, so does the coaches.
Jarrett and Rasan McKenney are the 2 starters coming back, and they make up a good group of guards.
I like my guards. They're going to be fun to watch.
There is a newcomer to the team that may be one of these fun guards to watch.
I've got a little freshman by the name of DeAndre Campbell, who has really shown an innate ability to play the game. He's got great instincts. He's certainly going to have growing pains, but between Rasan, Jarrett, and DeAndre, you've got 3 pretty quick, athletic guards that can cause havoc. They can pester you.
Another new face on the varsity team will be junior Josh Konasek, who is known by Connie.
I love Connie. I think I brag about him more than anybody, and he hasn't even played a real minute of varsity basketball just because he's got a motor. Connie kind of understands that in order for him to keep his head above water, be successful, he's just got to have a motor that doesn't quit, and he is constantly working.
While there will be a lot of new faces on the team, there will be an old guy with a new look.
I just felt like it was time to switch it up. I had hair for a long time, almost a year. I just felt like it was something new to do. Start a new fresh me for the season. Yeah, I'm gonna just let it grow from here on out for the rest of the season.
From PCH TV, I'm Matthew Gibbs.